Good morning and welcome to the Covrprice Top 10 for October 2nd, 2023.
Mamma Mia edition.
At number 10, it's Heart Attack number 1, Image 2019. This book rose quickly to the top spot last week with confirmation that it would receive the live-action treatment. This week it falls to spot number 10. We tracked it at a high sale of $18 for a raw copy with a current near-mint FMV of a lucky $13. At number 9, Dazzler number 1, Marvel 1981. Hey, maybe those T-Swift rumors were close to the mark. Just when this book looked finished riding high on the speculation, it received a shot in the arm. This past weekend, Taylor Swift was seen at the Jets vs. Chiefs game. You may think, well, yeah, she's dating Travis Kelce. You'd be correct, but other members of her posse included Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and director of Deadpool 3, Sean Levy. While this is nowhere near confirmation, it will significantly fuel the fire and make me gasp. We tracked it at a high sale of $180 for a CGC 9.8 with a current very fine FMV of $11. Number 8, Superman for All Seasons number 1, DC 1998. James Gunn strikes again. This book was relegated to the $5 and under bin for years, but no longer. Recently, James Gunn cited this book as one of his favorite Superman stories and an inspiration for the upcoming Superman Legacy. We tracked it at a high sale of $14 for a raw copy and a current raw very fine FMV of $5. This book is all over, so keep your eyes peeled. At number 7, Spider-Man 2099 number 1, Marvel 1992. Guys, it's astounding to see Spider-Man 2099 still hitting this list so far removed from his major movie debut. There are numerous reasons behind that sustained success, well, like collectability, being in a movie, being awesome, and so on. But these factors are working together to create momentum behind this book, and it is one of the most recent reasons it's the true first appearance debate. We tracked it at high sale of $175 for a CGC 9.8 copy with a raw near-mint FMV of $14. At number 6, Night of the Cadillacs number 1, Cover A, Prior Scout Comics 2021. Per The Hollywood Reporter, yet another deep-cut comic is receiving an adaptation. Ex-Posse Studios and Scout Comics have teamed up with Sony to produce an adaptation featuring a member of a vampire gang running off with a human woman, as is common. We tracked it at a high sale of $35 for a CGC 9.8 copy with a current raw near-mint FMV of $6. At number 5, it's Spawn 1, Image 1992. While we have eyes on those Spawn skins set to appear in the upcoming Call of Duty Warzone 2 Battle Pass, and they are sweet. Not just one skin, however, but 8, 2 of which were Al Simmons himself. That had fans returning to the original of this book. It is the arguable king of the aftermarket, routinely selling well year after year. We tracked it at a high sale of $193 for a CGC 9.8 with a raw near-mint FMV of $31. Number 4, Wolverine 36, Ryan Stegman regular Marvel 2023. This book marked the first appearance of Wolverine. You read that right. Wolverine is imbued with the spirit of vengeance. It was an aftermarket darling immediately, rocketing Wolverine to S tier in the Marvel Universe. It already had hype before it dropped, which only increased as those who missed it at the LCS scoured the aftermarkets, says. We tracked it at a high sale of $29 for a raw copy with a current near-mint FMV of $23. Number 3, all new Wolverine number 1, Marvel 2015. This issue features the debut of X-23 as Wolverine in the classic costume, and it's seeing a spike after another Deadpool 3 rumor hit the internet. It was reported that Marvel was working to bring Daphne Keane, X-23 from Logan, onto the project before the strike derailed talks. But the strike is over, and fans eagerly want to know if that rumor is true. Well, half of the strike. We tracked it at a high sale of $120 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw near-mint FMV of $28. Number 2, Void Rivals number 4, Karen S. Darbo, spoiler, 1 in 25, Image 2023. Void Rivals has been a smash hit, and that's just leading up to the release and crossover partner Transformers numero uno. Fans of the series got a treat with this book featuring Shockwave front and center, and he's got a new design. But those who know the original series know this is one bad bot. Robert Kirkman is delivering, and fans are showing their continued support in the aftermarket. We tracked it at a high sale of $130 for a CGC 9.8 pre-sale copy with a current raw near-mint FMV of $65. And at number 1, it's Wolverine-37, Greg Capullo, Virgin, 1 per store, Marvel 2023. Greg Capullo is a legend in the community, and he's back with a vengeance for this 1 per store variant. And with the success issue 36 has been having, this book looks to topple it. It's cooled slightly as copies were snapped up in the aftermarket, but some are still willing to pay the price. If you're a fan of Wolverine or Capullo, this book has both in spades. We tracked it at a high sale of $100 for a raw copy with a near mint FMV of $59. Guys, guess what? That was your Covrprice Top 10 for October 2nd, 2023.
Covrprice, your home online for comic collecting.